Hello, today is, I hope you can see my sign. Today is Monday, April 13th, 2020, Vocabulary Lesson 15, ELA, Miss Ballou's class. If you will, you need to get a pencil and your Lesson 15 packet. And if you will, follow along as I go over the words and the definitions and 2 questions in each section. When we are finished, then you may get in groups, pairs. You may have a leader to stand up in front of the class like it was me, like we do in class. And somebody can just lead and go through the whole packet together, and everybody can answer questions. Raise your hand, answer the questions like we do it. Those of you that are new, make sure that you do partner up with someone if you don't understand what we're doing, because there are many, many students in there that have been with me since I got here in October, and they know how to do this. So follow along, please. Okay, look at your packet. Make sure you have a pencil. This is Lesson 15. The first word is complement. It means something that completes or makes perfect. Candles will be the perfect complement for an elegant dinner. The number or amount that makes up a whole. The shelf has a full complement of books. To bring to completion or perfection these traditional Mexican folk songs will complement any collection of music from around the world. Component. Any of the more important parts of a whole. The circuit board is the main component of a cell phone, contributing to form a whole. Or hydrogen and oxygen are components, parts of a water molecule. Conjure, to call forth by magic or as if by magic. My interesting cousin claims that he can conjure spirits. To bring to mind, to recall or evoke. The aroma of baking bread conjures up memories of my childhood. Emphasize, to give special attention to stress. The teacher emphasized that homework must be turned in on time. Emphasis, special attention directed at something to give it importance. The course puts a special emphasis on the causes of the Civil War. Emphatic, said or done with force. Because of my sister's allergy, my parents were emphatic that we would never have a dog. Homage means honor or respect shown publicly. On Veterans Day, we pay homage to those who served their country. The next page, 172, impromptu means unplanned. She gave a charming impromptu speech when called upon by the host. Without preparation, this speech course teaches students to speak impromptu. Lush, marked by richness of growth, especially of vegetation. Arid volcanic terrain contrasts sharply with lush mountains on the island's opposite side. Medley, a mixture of often unrelated things. On the yard sale bargain table was a medley of objects priced at under $1. A selection of music from various sources played as one piece. The concert ended with a medley of patriotic tunes. Oblige means to require someone to do something for legal, social, or moral reasons. Joining the book club obliges you to buy 4 selections over the year. To earn the gratitude of, you will oblige me by saying no more about this matter. To do a favor for, we beg the singer to oblige us with one final song. Pretentious, drawing undeserved or inappropriate attention to oneself. Showy. Was it pretentious of John Hancock to sign his name so conspicuously to the Declaration of Independence? Prowess, great skill or ability. The political prowess of President Franklin D. Roosevelt made him an outstanding world leader. Rustic. Of or relating to country life or people, the pictures of grazing cows gave a certain rustic charm to the room. Lacking elegance or polish, a rustic cabin of rough-hewn logs was our home for the summer. A country person, especially one thought of as simple or crude. Shakespeare's rustics provide much of the humor in his comedies. Okay, page 173. Subtle, so slight as to not be easily seen or understood. Jeff's subtle hints that he wanted a skateboard for his birthday went unnoticed by his parents. Able to understand fine shades of meaning, Carolina's subtle mind immediately saw a way to make the plan work. Subtly. Something so slight that only a clever or well-educated person can see it. The quality of being subtle. The professor pointed out the subtlety, I'm not pronouncing that one very well, of the poet's message in her later work. Vocation, a person's employment or occupation. Carpentry started out as a hobby, but soon became my grandmother's vocation. Vocational, having to do with a person's career. I plan to study physical therapy at the county vocational school. Warble, to sing in a melodious manner. Somewhere in the gathering darkness, a nightingale began to warble. Okay, get your pencil ready, and let's do the first two of finding meanings. It says, choose two phrases to form a sentence that correctly uses a word from word list 15, then write the sentence. What I always want to suggest that you do here is find the two that are capitalized. So that would be A and B. And we need to match them with the ones that are correct. To emphasize something is to deny it ever happened or to stress its importance. So I would say it's A, comma, D. So on the line, just write A, comma, D. B, to warble something is to deny it ever happened, to stress its importance. No, so it's just A and D. Number 2, a subtle element is one that can be easily replaced, one that contributes to making up of a whole. No. A component element is one that contributes to making up a whole or one that can be easily replaced. I would say on this one it would be B and C. Okay, so put B, comma, C. All right, turn to page 175. Let's go, because 174 is the same. And then go to 175. Replace each phrase in bold with a single word or form of the word from the word list. Okay, so we need to get out our list. And let's look at number 1. Edith Wharton's novels are noted for their fine qualities that may not be immediately obvious to the casual reader. I would say that one is subtle. Edith Wharton's novels are noted for their, but it'd be that word that I couldn't pronounce a while ago. Let me find it and I'll spell it for you. Subtlety. That's the correct word. Subtlety. Number 2, this lace tablecloth is a perfect finishing touch to your fine china and silverware. Okay, finishing touch. Let's see. Let me look. Oh, I know it is. This lace tablecloth is a perfect compliment. C-O-M, not like you're giving somebody a compliment, but make something nice. C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. So mark out the bold part and just put the word above it. Okay? Now, let's look at page 176. 176 says, circle the letter or letters next to each correct answer. There may be more than one correct answer. Which of the following might be a vocation? Now, a vocation is a job. Okay, so A, teaching would be. B, nursing. Napping's not, even though we wish it was. Flying could be a vocation. You might be a pilot. So I would go with A, B, and D on number 1. A, B, D. Number 2, what might a farm have a full complement of? Meaning, what all would they have on the farm? So they possibly could have computers, especially in 2020, to keep records and all that stuff. So I'd circle A, computers. Obviously, they'd have tractors. And D, they'd have animals. I don't know so much about, you can't always say that they have clouds because that has nothing to do with material things on the farm. Those are things in the sky. So I would go with 2, A, B, and D. Okay, that's how you do each section that we're going to do. Now, once again, you can have a leader, do it in pairs, do it with a partner, especially those that are new. Please help those kids that are new if they don't understand how we do this. Those of you that have done it for months know how to do this. Make sure that you put your first and last name, your grade, and your pod on the first page. And when you get through with all this, keep them all in a stack, give them to your coach because you're going to need to use this packet tomorrow for your vocabulary lesson 15 test. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and I sure do miss you. Take care. Bye-bye.